welcome to this segment of Top of the Morning, the Dragonuk Connects segment. Today we are looking at a 30-second TV commercial on how it came into being. It is for a company in Virginia called homefinders.com. And basically what we were doing, she wanted something to broadcast that would tell people to go on the internet and look for homefinders.com because she is an internet real estate company. So I have with me Neva Krause and Bruce Allen Dawson, and they were two of the actors that were in the 30-second TV commercial. Right? I want to set up a little bit here. This was done by Preston Productions here in Baltimore. As a production company, Preston Productions is sort of the usual type of production company around here. They basically have very few employees. When they get a job, they go to the freelance market for crew and hire lighting specialists or sound specialists or whatever they need to work that one project, and then they're gone, and Preston Productions edits and finishes the commercial out. So I want to start with Neva a little bit. You've worked with Preston Productions a few times in the past, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
All right, and this homefinders.com commercial, how did that set compare to other Preston production sets that you've worked on?
It was very similar. Stan is very professional. He's very patient with the actors, knows exactly the look he's going for, knows what he's doing, and is always a pleasure to work for.
Okay. Bruce, you had never worked with him before, right?
This is true.
Okay. So, but you have done other types of commercials in your career. So, how does he stack up to other production companies that you've done other projects for?
Well, I would say that he definitely exceeded the mark in terms of the standard that is normally presented. I had a good time. I felt comfortable, and like Neva said, that he was very comfortable with the actors and gave us the freedom that we needed. So.
Right. Now, I know that Stan had never seen the location prior to arriving with us, so the first thing that he did was took a walk through the house and a walk around the outside of the house looking for where he wanted to set the actors up. Then he looked at the actors that casting had paired up into couples and figured out which couples he wanted in. Okay. So after his initial walkthrough, he took all of the actors and he set them up in the room, took a look at the room, decided for sure that that's where he was going to film. The dialogue on this was extremely easy. Everybody had 2 words to say, so it wasn't a lot of memorization in there. But I do want to take a second right now before we start talking more about the actor side. I do want to run the clip and show you homefinders.com.
Okay, now coming back from the clip.
What would you like to have in your next home? A spacious family room?
Our agent,
homefinders.com.
Perhaps a gourmet kitchen?
Our agent,
homefinders.com.
What about a relaxing deck?
our agent,
homefinders.com. Visit homefinders.com and go to search listings to find the homes listed for sale, or call 1-800-711-7988. homefinders.com. Welcome back to the Top of the World, a special Dragonuk Connects segment. We're here looking at homefinders.com, a 30-second TV commercial that was filmed locally using local actors and a local freelance production company. Neva, let's go to you for a second now. your dialogue, of course, 2 words, and getting the happy couple across with going to homefinders.com on the computer in order to look up the housing that they have and go through everything and contact one of their local agents. How did you feel doing this commercial? Do you think that it came across as a quality commercial compared to some other things that you've done? Is it average?
I think it's very high quality, definitely. Well put together. And it seems that Preston Productions always comes out with a quality product that you can, be proud of.
Okay. Bruce, how about you? You and I had worked on a Honda commercial for the Washington area Honda Dealers Association together, a year before?
Give or take.
Just about. Now, neither of us had speaking parts. It was just walking around the dealership, looking at cars and stuff like that. That was a pretty good set to work on as well. How's your experience been as far as quality, seeing the final copy of the homefinders.com to some other things? Quality's there?
Yes, I was very impressed when I got to see it for the first time. We didn't have many lines, and because of that, I think it was more effective. We got home, we got the point across that this is the place to go if you want to buy a home, off the internet and bypass the middleman. And I thought it was very effective, and it was nice quality, and the home was beautiful that we was in.
Yeah, it was 3 very, very happy couples. It
Oh, yes.
came across well.
Yes.
They were paired up nice, and I was impressed as well with the finished product. So let's go on to acting a little bit. Because we didn't have any dialogue, everything had to come across from our facial expressions and from the attitude that we were projecting onto the videotape. You've done a lot of theatrical work, and theatrical work you have to really nail the parts well, and it's a lot of things that aren't scripted that you bring to it that makes the scene work. How did you feel about drawing on that for the homefinders.com commercial?
Well, I think what really happened was that the pairing of the partner who I was with helped bring the best out of me. I mean, Jill Robinson brought it out of me, and we just made it very convincing. It was pretty natural, too.
Family room?
Our agent. Homefinders.com.
Okay. Eva, how about with you? You also have a little bit of a theatrical background, and you had to project smile and
Yes.
everything with your
Right.
TV husband, and
Yes.
take 2 words of dialogue and make people want to come
Right.
to homefinders.com
Yes.
because of those 2 words and his 2
Yeah.
words.
Easier said than done. Commercial acting isn't as easy as it appears, especially when you're working with props. Because not only did I have to say my lines and smile at a certain point, but I had to carry coffee, pour it, and say the line and smile, and that was so difficult. Pouring coffee in normal life is not a big
Yeah,
deal.
you're usually
But when
looking
you're
at it.
pouring, I had to pour the coffee, look at my husband, smile, and say my line, all within a matter of seconds. It was so difficult. I kept spilling. I was afraid I was going to spill it. So thankfully, Stan Preston was very patient with me, and I think we shot that scene maybe 5 or 6 times. And each time I'm like, "Oh, please don't let me spill the coffee." But eventually, I got it, got everything in place, and appeared to be happy as a result.
Okay, let's go to a clip.
Perhaps a gourmet kitchen.
Our agent.
Homefinders.com.
Okay, so, but on film, it looks easy.
It does, yes. It wasn't.
You wouldn't know from looking at it that it poses any difficulty. That's one of the other things that you get when you get into the industry. There's a lot of things that show up on film that aren't true in real life. You have to relearn how to do things because, like I say, it's normal for you to be looking at the coffee and the cup in order to pour.
Right.
But in order for it to look right on film, you have to be looking someplace other than what you're doing and feel your way through.
And timing is everything. You know, pouring that coffee and looking up at just the right time to get that line out. Timing is key, and it's very challenging for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Bruce, again, drawing back on your theatrical experience that you as an actor bring to the set, you have to do a lot of that in theater as well, where it has to look like you're doing one thing and the reality is that you're just not. How hard is it to learn those types of skills? And when you come into like this commercial, we all showed up that day, and within a half an hour, Stan had done his thing and had set us up, and we started filming. So there wasn't a lot of time to really get used to anything, and that's fairly normal in the industry. How easy is it to pick those things up and go with them?
Well, it does vary from situation to situation, but mostly it's pretty easy. If you focus on what you're doing, pay attention to what you're doing, constantly ask yourself, you know, if I was really doing this, how would I do it? How would I strategize going about this? And, you know, if you look at it like that, you can easily put it together.
Okay. Why don't we go take a break? We'll be back in a few minutes with Bruce Allen Dawson and Neva Kraus.
Fells Point is an area. Some call it a neighborhood. I call it a state of mind. We've got a mile of waterfront out here. Actually about a mile and a half. That is perhaps historically some of the most significant waterfront in North America in terms of the things that have been done here, the things that have been caused by the things that have been done here.
Well, that's the show. I want to thank my two guests, Neva Kraus and Bruce Allen Dawson, for joining us. I hope that you have a better understanding of the importance of TV commercials to the local actors and to the production companies in putting them together, and have a better understanding of what it is to be an actor in the Baltimore, Washington area. Neva, thank you very much.
My
Hope
pleasure.
to see you again on something soon.
Okay.
Bruce, always a pleasure.
Great to see you
We've
again.
done a few projects together where we didn't even show up on the same days and found out later in the credits that we were on the same
This is
project,
true, right?
same movies. So it's good to be with you again.
Vice versa.
Yeah, I think I can fix this. You know, I'm sure I know I think I can fix this.